Hi, Jessie Nebulous here. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be watching episode 3 of Supernatural. Full disclosure, I attempted to record this once before. I had hardware malfunction. So I did see the beginning of this episode just yesterday when I was first attempting to record it. However, as I was watching the episode, I realized that I remember it enough to kind of even have bits and pieces of it. So I have seen this episode before, at least parts of it, enough to kind of have a sense of something going on in the episode. I don't have all the details, but I do remember some things. So just going in, know that I do remember that I have seen at least parts of this episode before, even prior to yesterday. So yeah, it was very frustrating. I got a new camera and I was so excited to get it and use it, and it looked so good. The video looked great, and then it crapped out partway through the recording, and I thought it was just a software malfunction, so I tried to record so I had it set up today to record, but it crapped out again. So I clearly need a replacement camera for my new camera, which just whatever. So I put in more effort into my makeup because I thought I was going to be in high definition, but it still looks decent. It's just, it looked even better when you can see all the details. So, all right, but we're just going to go ahead and get into it and watch this episode. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know. Leave me a like or a comment. It helps me out. You can subscribe for more or check out the Patreon for the unedited version, where you can also get it early. Here's a neighbor dog barking. Joy.
Yeah, well, girls don't like guys who still live at home.
Right, you tell him.
Be careful.
I will.
Yeah, this was giving me like major Jaws vibes. Like immediately. I was just sitting here like, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, what I remember about the episode is I have no recollection of what the creature is, if whatever is actually doing it, but I think I remember that the sheriff is involved, like the main deputy or whatever he is. I think he's the sheriff. I think he's involved in some fashion, is what I was remembering when I realized that my camera wasn't working right, and I stopped trying to record and gave up on the endeavor. He's too darn pretty, isn't he? That is just...
Can I get you anything else?
Like, he's prettier than she is. I mean, damn. Look at that. That's ridiculous. It shouldn't be allowed.
You know, Sam, we are allowed to have fun. That's fun.
Mm-hmm. He has heartbreak. He needs time.
Sophie Carlton, 18, walks into the lake, doesn't walk out.
All right, Lake Manitoc. How far?
And somebody else mentioned that they're excited that I'm watching the original version of this because apparently they changed the soundtrack because they couldn't afford the licensing, which happens a lot. But yeah, apparently I've got the original copy, so sweet.
I'm Agent Ford. This is Agent Hamill.
I will admit it took me way too long to figure out what the joke about those names. Because I sat here, I'm like, I know it's a joke. What is it? What is it? What's the joke?
That's where she got dragged out.
Right about here is like, oh, duh. Star Wars.
What about your father? He didn't see anything, and he's kind of been through a lot.
And if I remember, the dad is involved in some way too. It's something, I think this guy's involved.
Service care about an accidental drowning.
And it's something to do with like older people in town. Something happened and they're keeping a secret, I think.
We dragged that entire lake. We even ran a sonar sweep, and there was nothing down there.
It's weird, though. That's the third missing body this year.
I know.
What do you mean?
Well, the dam, of course.
Of course.
And the feds won't give us the grant to repair it.
Which you would know
It
if
won't
you
be
were.
much of a lake. But it's federal wildlife. You already knew that.
Yeah, he has to know that they're not who they say they are. And I got so excited. I recognize her. She's from Once Upon a
Pleasure to
Time.
meet you.
I'm pretty sure.
Andrea Varr. Hi.
I could have looked it up, but I didn't. But I wrote it down. I'm pretty sure it's her.
Oh, well, hey there. What's your name?
Yeah, that kid's seen some shit.
Is he okay? My grandson's been through a lot.
And I feel like it's your fault, buddy.
Anything else I can do for you, please let me know.
I feel like you care, but I do think you're hiding something.
You point us in the direction of a reasonably priced motel.
Kids are the best, huh?
His brother's just kind of snickering at him back there.
Must be hard, never being able to find your way to a decent pickup line. Enjoy your stay.
I like her.
Kids are the best. Name 3 children that you even know.
Do famous kids count? Would be my question.
Thinking.
Yeah,
He
this
took
is
Lucas out swimming. Lucas
really
was
sad.
on a floating wooden platform when Chris drowned. 2 hours before the kid got rescued.
That's sad.
No wonder that kid was so freaked out. Watching one of your parents dies is something you just get over.
Yeah, and he would know.
Can we join you?
This is about where I realized that my hardware was crapping out.
Tell your friend this whole Jerry Maguire thing's not gonna work on me.
I don't think that's what this is about.
Because he understands what this kid went through to some extent. And losing a parent and saying it. He can relate. He knows.
You know, I'm thinking you can hear me. You just don't want to talk. I don't know exactly what happened to your dad, but I know it was something real bad. When I was your age, I saw something.
How much did he see, I wonder?
You don't think anyone will listen to you.
Guess I'm not quite sure how much he did see,
I
though.
believe you, but I want you to know that I will.
What an artist.
All right, so I'm a sucky artist.
Yeah.
See you around, Lucas.
Aw, he made a little bit of a connection.
I
Ooh,
just wish.
did you bring a picture, little man?
Thanks. Thanks, Lucas.
He's a better artist than you, definitely. Yeah, I feel like he's feeling not just grief, but guilt, because I think they're all in on it in some fashion. Ew. It's just kind of gross. Oh, and that's kind of gross, too. Oh, that's also not good. I was going to say, why is he just looking at it? But, I mean, what should be your reaction to that? Oh. I knew it was going to happen, and I still got startled. If this kid drowns in the fish water in the basement of his house, that would be depressing. And I don't want it to happen. Seriously? Aw, man. Well, I mean, even though the water drained, they're going to know that it was a drowning because the water in his lungs.
Will Carlton is dead.
He drowned?
Yep. In the sink.
Water that comes from the same source.
The lake.
Yeah.
Which would explain why it's upping the body count.
If it can get through the pipes, it can get to anyone. Almost anyone.
We know that this has got something to do with Bill Carlton.
Yeah, it took both his kids.
I'm thinking they did something, and it's like a spirit trying to get revenge or something, is what I'm thinking.
You ever see anything out there? Sophie's drowning and Will's death. We think there might be a connection. Family.
children are gone.
Other people have children.
I think the poor guy's been through hell. I also think he's not telling us something. Huh. And maybe Bill's not the only one who knows something.
Yeah, interesting. It's a good artist. He captured that likeness quite well of that building.
My husband, the others, they just drowned. That's all.
In this sink?
You think there's even a possibility that something else could be going on here? Please let me talk to your son.
He does have fabulous hair.
I wanted to thank you for that last drawing. But the thing is, I need your help again.
Oh, is he drawing someone drowning? That's what that looked like to me.
See, when I was your age, I saw something real bad happen to my mom. And I was scared too. But see, my mom, I know she wanted me to be brave. I think about that every day.
Oh, that's really sad. And
I
sweet.
do my best to be brave. And maybe your dad wants you to be brave too.
I like that they didn't just make him better all of a sudden. It's a process.
Well, whatever's out there, what if Lucas is tapping into it somehow? So if you got a better lead, please.
All right. We got another house to find. See this church? I bet there's less than 1,000 of those around here.
Oh, college boy thinks he's so smart.
What you said about Mom.
Oh, are they actually going to talk about it?
You never told me that before.
It's no big deal. Oh, God, we're not gonna have to hug or anything, are we?
What's wrong with hugging? Hugging's healthy. I think you need a hug, sir. I'd hug him. And I'd probably end up squeezing his fanny because he's cute, but you know how it goes.
Peter's been gone 35 years now. I never had any idea what happened.
Betty drawn to that lake.
He just disappeared.
And on the back, who is it? Is it what's his face?
Peter Sweeney and Billy Carlton.
I'm thinking that kid drowned, and this is revenge. Are you just gonna go for a swim?
I don't understand. I didn't believe.
Think he's going for a swim?
I think I finally know what you want.
I think you should confess what you did.
Hey, check it out.
Oh. Well then.
I heard about Bill Carlton. Is it true? Is something going on with the lake?
Lucas, hey, what is it? Lucas. Hey, Lucas, it's okay. It's okay.
Is he afraid of his grandfather? Or is he just trying to tell him that his grandfather is the reason for something? Oh no, something's gonna happen to them. And he knows it, but he knows if he goes home something bad's gonna happen.
And you're not really wildlife service.
Not surprising.
I checked. The department's never heard of you two. We have a couple of options. I can arrest you for impersonating government officials and hold you as material witnesses. Or you put this town in your rearview mirror and you don't ever darken my doorstep again.
No.
Door number 2 sounds good. That's the one I'd pick.
I would have said no, arrest me. Because clearly he's hiding something. I would have said, fine, arrest me and... But no, maybe I wouldn't, because I would know this kid needs some help. Because clearly they're next. Well, we know they're not going to leave.
What?
Light's green, interstate's the other way.
I know.
He's not leaving that kid. They had a connection. And he likes the mom. But, oh no, don't do this. Oh, sweetheart, no. I don't know what her name is in this one. I've already forgotten. But her name's Nova in Once Upon a Time. Nova, honey, don't do it.
And Peter's spirit got its revenge. Case closed. All right, so what if we take off and this thing isn't done? So what if more people get hurt? But why would you think that?
That kid.
Because Lucas was really scared. That's what this is about? I still want to leave this town, though I know the kid's okay. Who are you? And what have you done with my brother?
Just because he has an emotional connection to a human being. Granted, he's usually not a kid person, but that kid, you know, he knows. They've had a similar experience that not a lot of people have. And that creates a bond, you know? Trauma bonding is a thing. Open those eyes and... yeah. Yep. What kind of father would not admit what he did if he knows that this might happen to his kids? To people he loves. He already lost his son-in-law and...
Lucas?
Just toss that kid. Naked. Please say his kid doesn't lose his mama too. I don't want that at all. Okay, that's good. And she all naked, but that's okay. That happens sometimes. It's the way we come out into this world.
There was this voice.
What did it say?
It said, come play with me. What's happening?
I think your dad is a bad man. That's what I'm thinking.
You recognize the kids in these pictures?
What? Except that's my dad right there.
Chris Barr's drowning. The connection wasn't to Bill Carlton. It must have been the sheriff.
They were both involved with Peter.
My dad? What are you talking about?
Lucas, what is it?
Honey?
Is the kid being brave and showing us something that we need to know?
You and Lucas get back to the house and stay there, okay?
I think we're digging up a kid's body. That's what I'm thinking. I'm guessing it was an accident. I just have a hard time thinking that these guys intentionally murdered
Peter's bike.
their friend.
Who are you?
I still think it was an accident.
How did you know that was there?
What happened? You and Bill killed Peter? You can't bury the truth, Jake.
Go to your room, sweetie.
You and Bill killed Peter Sweeney 35 years ago. That's what the hell we're talking about.
Dad!
It's gonna take Andrea, Lucas. It's gonna drown him, and it's gonna drag their bodies God knows where, so you can feel the same pain Peter's mom felt.
You're insane. I don't really give a rat's ass what you think of us. But if we're gonna bring down this spirit, we need to find the remains and burn them into dust. Tell me you didn't just let him go in the lake.
Ask the kiddo. He probably knows.
Dad, is any of...
Oh, no. Did we just see her come play with me?
Tell me you didn't kill anyone.
It was an accident, right?
Oh my God.
It was an accident, right? Please tell me it was an accident.
Billy and I were at the lake. Peter was the smallest one. We always bullied him. This time, it got rough. We were holding his head under the water.
Oh, so you're just awful.
But we held him under too long, and he drowned.
And you just let his mother feel awful forever. Yeah.
We let the body go. We were so scared. It was a mistake that Andrea... To say that I have anything to do with these drownings because of some ghost, it's not rational.
We need to get you away from this lake.
Lucas!
That's not good. Hand? Yeah. Yeah, that's why we don't hold people underwater. Ooh, that was a nice dive. Those were some nice dives, guys.
Stay there!
But man, that would be hard not to dive in after your kid.
I'm so sorry. Why? Please take me! Just let it be over!
That sounds fair, to be honest. I don't feel too bad for him. Because not only did he do what he did, he lied about it for years. And he was willing to... He was going to kill them to protect his secret, so he's just not a good person. But the kid's coming up, right? Or I'm going to stop watching this show. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's too early in this series to murder a child in front of me. Breathe, kiddo, breathe. Okay, I'm guessing he's okay.
We're not gonna save everybody.
I know.
Sam! Dean!
Oh, okay, good for a second. I got scared. Screw you for doing that to me, show.
We made you lunch for the road. Lucas insisted on making the sandwiches himself.
Give it to them now.
Yay, this is good progress. Good progress.
Come on, Lucas, let's load this in the car.
He loved Lucas. No matter what he did, I just have to hold on to that.
Yeah, that's probably healthy. I mean, he didn't love you enough to put you before himself until the very end, but hey, that was partly denial, I think, maybe.
Zeppelin rules!
That's right, bye.
Ah, yes, teaching him all the right things.
Take care of your mom, okay?
It's a cute shirt she's wearing. I like it.
Thank you.
Work on your pickup lines, though. I like the music. Even though I remembered enough of that to not be too surprised by any of the developments, I really like that episode. I like seeing a little bit of a softer side to Dean's character, getting a little more development from him. In fact, I'm going to write that down and put a star next to it because it gets a gold star for that. I like that because I like him a lot. I think he's a really fun character, but he also clearly has a lot of emotional trauma that he hasn't dealt with because of everything that's gone on. And he's very closed off emotionally. He uses humor as a defense, which, hey, I'm guilty of. I think we all are to some extent at some points. But, yeah, he very much is not emotionally open. So to see him, be more vulnerable and make a connection with somebody else is really nice. Not just with the child, but with the mom too. Because even though at first he was like, ooh, she's hot, she's a cute one. I think he appreciated her more than he generally would if he had just, slept with her and left her, that kind of thing. It was just a kiss, but I think it meant a lot to him just to have a connection with a woman without taking it to sex. I think it's probably healthy for him. based on some of his behavior. Yeah, which isn't to say I don't like him. I do. I just can see where, as a person, he is very troubled. And I'm gonna probably be heartbroken by that man at some point. I have a feeling. So, all right, well, that was a good episode. I enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can leave me a like or a comment. You can always check out the Patreon if you would like to get the uncut, unedited version. Well, it's not completely unedited, but it's mostly unedited. But, yeah. So, thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one. I'm Jessie Nebulous. Bye!